Hi there. This is a song I wrote for anyone wondering what the heck permaculture is. I hope you enjoy. Permaculture design, just finished up my course. Wanna take it home, take the world on a tour de force. Fruits and trees, flowers and bees, sprouts and seeds, enough for you and me. First come the earth, yeah, you got to take care of it. Then come the people, then each his fair share of it. Designed for the earth and you design for yourself. Help design a world better for you and everybody else. Yeah, principle one, observe and interact, or you won't get far, man, that is just a fact. Principle two, capture and store energy. Put the water in the ground instead of washing out the sea. Principle three is often so tasty. It's obtain a yield no matter what you grow. Got to eat, to work, to live, to make it worth all the hoeing. Principle four, keep you on track, self-regulate and accept feedback. By that I mean you got to know that things change. Don't be afraid to learn from nature's ways. Because first come the earth, yeah, you got to take care of it. Then come the people and each his fair share of it. Designed for the earth and you design for yourself. Help design a world better for you and everybody else. Principle five, it's better to be renewable. Hydroelectric, solar power, it's super doable. You don't need a tractor if you got a horse. If you got two hands, you don't need brute force. Principle six, waste is an illusion. Nature recycles all while we waste time in confusion. Principle seven, design for power.
We get people from there. The middle is Brevard, and then Indian River
East County.
Southern part of our project description. We have about 8 homesteads that are using permaculture as a basis for growing food, and about 3 of those have animals incorporated into their permaculture system. We separated it between plots that are less than 1 acre and plots that are larger than 1 acre. And so there's approximately 5 more farm-like settings in our strip of land on the eastern side of Florida that are above 1 or 2 acres. In fact, 2 of those have commercial settings. There's the Funky Chicken Farm, which is in the Brevard County, and the Crazy Heart Ranch, which I think that's in Indian River County, correct? So both of those are commercial permaculture-based enterprises that are serving the community of people that are in our area. In addition to that, we have the Space Center in our area, and in honor of that, we have the Center for Rocket Biochar. If you want to go to the YouTube, you'll find a video on the creation of biochar using a rocket-style furnace. John Rogers is the lead engineer and spreader of biochar around his own urban forest that he has on about 2 acres. So if you really want to ask questions about biochar and among the people that are here, also John is another good resource. As we were here today, we recently found out that we actually have a Facebook presence. Someone set up for us. So that is a great starting point, because now these people who have just recently met each other, we now have a medium for exchanging information and getting together again. That's the germination phase for our community building, where we're going to start having potluck dinners and work parties, which is already happening in the Vero Beach area. Gina, is she? They're doing that already in that area, and in the Brevard area, we're planning to start doing that. Someone over here? Oh, yes. There's some efforts in the Volusia County area to try to liaisons with the government and ask questions about how can our techniques and our strategies be deemed legal, and what can the city do to meet us in that effort. So part of the transitions effort that's there, and that's Jenny, which is down in, you're in Fort Pierce?
In Ormond Beach, which is right next to Daytona. And I should emphasize that I'm so on the
getting zero, square zero. I almost feel like square -1 after hearing from all of you guys. So pray for me.
Another effort is in the educational.
Sorry, you've got a
Little announcement. You have 4 more groups left, and it's 11:45. So food is about to be served. Wallaby really wants to be on time, so we're gonna value that Wallaby wants us on time. We're gonna shorten the groups down to 3 minutes. So if you can please be aware that just 3 minutes. Now, time so we can get on over to the Wallaby on time. Respect their needs. Thank you. Thank you.
It's already done. And so in the Vero area where there's
we need to move on to the next group now.
I have one more thing. Just one more, real quick. So Vero area, there's an educational effort going on, and in particular in the Sebastian area, a permaculture design course, March 15th. And so if you're interested in joining that, please contact one of the people from here. And the key person is here.
Sebastian. Also, I want to get all of us together. We've got plenty of space to have, like you said, those potluck dinners. We can bring the south and the north together from Melbourne to Vero. I'll come over to Kashi for a nice meal, talk.
Okay, Aho.
We're really happy that Belinda Joy Miller just published Shamanic Gardening, and she's right here, so you can meet the author. I represent, I guess, my wife and I represent the other side of the permaculture coin, because we planted a permaculture front yard in the town of Celebration. And we got a $15,000 fine, and we had to tear it out, and now we have a basically dead garden where we used to have permaculture. So we're all about the legal fight and the educational project that has to go on now to get homeowners associations to accept what we see as a natural lifestyle. And I turn it over to my colleague.
Who has a yellow notepad? Whoever's got it. But in the meantime, I'll talk about what I remember. Our group notes are on a yellow notepad that I think just went on a journey. We have Fran, who is doing a micro watershed project on her property. Everybody says. Yeah. Anyways, Fran with the micro watershed project. Marabou's in our group. He does permaculture stuff with My Yard Farm, local expert, forager, guru extraordinaire. Cannot speak highly enough of. We have a student named Emily. She's been studying out in the Pacific Northwest. She's doing ecology and natural building focused studies at Rollins. Benjamin, who's living in harmony, permaculture bullets. We had Jeff in our group who's writing a book called Be the Solution, so look out for that and wish him luck finishing his words. Yes, this gentleman right here, Be the Solution. And let's see here, Chris Deason, backyard gardener. Ben Silvas is doing technology and permaculture and local kombucha brewing. Myself and Michael Tyner, I've been involved with the Homegrown Local Food Cooperative in Orlando that helps permaculture, like homesteaders, sell food to people in the city, as well as like small and medium-sized commercial farms throughout the state and the region. My wife Emily, who couldn't be here this weekend, is the director of the Florida School of Holistic Living, who does bioregional based herbalism training classes with many experts from nutrition to herbalism and just medicine and growing your own food, medicine, whatnot. And we've also been involved with the drum circle community, just connecting people back to indigenous music and rhythm-based lifestyles. So we do new moon and full moon circles that happen right in the heart of downtown in kind of the Green Street District, Thornton Avenue, where there's a organic vegetarian cafe that sources a lot of things from local, grows things on site, and it's just a tiny little spot they have to work with. Cool yoga studios and schools there. Also in Orlando we have Tia's group, Simple Living Institute. They do the monthly organic growers meetings where it's plant swaps and goodness happening all the time. The permaculture design intensive classes. I know we also have Richard Powell, who's in the area. He couldn't be here this weekend as well. He's doing a urban permaculture drive, like actually getting groups together right now. They're doing more and more projects throughout the city. And I'm forgetting so much. There's a lot of cool stuff happening in Orlando.
Can I make one quick add-on?
Yes.
The mayor of Orlando, just so everybody knows, the mayor of Orlando has publicly stated he wants Orlando to be the greenest city in, did he say the world or the nation? One of the
world.
Orlando is currently one of the worst in that regard. That's a big goal, so we need everyone's help. People that have successfully worked through the political system or done, had success at some of these things, we could totally use your help. And Orlando, if that transition happened, that'd be pretty big in the world consciousness because, as you know, tons and tons of people know from that.
Yeah, and while he's saying that, though, the city is also starting to persecute people that are doing permaculture in their yards. So people that are even outside of homeowners association vines, like this gentleman here. So we've got
$18,000 fine.
Yeah, our group spent a lot of time kind of talking about the legalities around that. I want to know more about this Charlie Frist rule. I had no idea about that.
I submitted that without success, so I'd like to know how you guys worked that out in Jacksonville. I'll holler at him later.
Anyways, I hope.
We're calling it the Greater Polk County area. Welcome. This is where we are. We're using that term loosely. We've got Eastern Hillsborough County and then this county proper. Polk County is the largest land mass county. So we've got a lot of stuff. So in the interest of time, because I know we got to get to lunch, I'm going to try to run through just names of different happenings in the area and then invite some of my cohorts to kind of give you more specifics about what they're doing, because it's a lot of stuff. So I'll try to go quickly. One thing we've got going on in Lakeland is we've got the Lakeland Downtown Farmers Market. It happens every Saturday morning. That's been growing and it's done really well. Peggy is one of the people that goes there and sells her wares from her farm. Connect Polk is my group. I'm involved with that with some other folks in the area. It's very new. It's probably about 6 months old. We do plant swaps. We're doing anything really we can do. Our tagline is supporting a sustainable and vibrant community. So we're pretty loose about what that means, and we kind of go where it takes us as far as where we're getting the best rewards. Right now it's been on homeless gardens, and we're doing different community gardens. So we got a list of people that want to do more. Yeah, I'm going to say that. One of the other things we do with Connect Polk. Yeah, I'm going to try. One of the other things we do with Connect Polk is we have a Food Connect, which is basically twice a month goes out and just feeds the homeless. So people donate foods, we cook foods, we go out and feed. There's not really an ulterior motive to that other than they get one really cool meal today on a Saturday morning, and that's really all we expect from it. But we're actually finding that that's building some community. We've got a homeless garden there in downtown with one of the ministries in town that we've helped put in. They're there today gardening without me, so it's kind of cool. So I went there yesterday, kind of showed them what to do, and they're actually planting their own stuff without me on site, which is very cool. The other thing that we've done through Connect Polk is we've got time banks. So we just founded Polk Time, and what we decided to do is kind of integrate rather than segregate. So we've joined forces with Tampa Bay Time, and we're going to do a branch of Tampa Bay Time. How that works, I don't know. We haven't been trained yet. It's that new. We did it last week. So we look forward to the time bank community opening up, and with Polk County being such a large landmass, we needed a way to exchange, and we're hoping that that's the answer to that puzzle. So we'll see how that goes. We've got Hart is here from Lake Wales. That's a missionary training camp in Lake Wales, and I'll let them talk when I'm done and explain what they do. Very cool outfit if you haven't checked that out yet online. We've got Barefoot Gardens, the Yahoo group. Peggy's here from that. She can talk about that in a minute, but there's a lot of really good gardening and permaculture information being shared on there. Also Barefoot Creek, which is her actual farm and where she grows a lot of things and does a lot of education work. Eco Farm representation is in our area, as is All World Acres. I'll definitely let Tom talk a little bit more about All World Acres, because I think that was one of the sites we looked at for this gathering as one of the options. What else? Plant City Community Gardens is here. There's Bob somewhere.
Yeah, right
He's got some good community gardens going there. And then the bridge. So with that, I was fast, but I want to let other people talk about it a little bit. The Ridge Organic Cooperative is another group that's involved.
There's also a Lake Wales Farmers Market.
And there's a Lake Wales Farmers Market. We didn't talk about that one. So I'm going to invite anyone in our group. Peggy?
I can talk fast. I'm from up north originally, but now I'm Floridian, and I'm barefooting. I'm really a barefooter. I hardly ever wear my shoes, but yesterday evening, walking in this freshly mowed area with blackberry stubble plants, it was a little bit uncomfortable. Not too bad. I was able to handle it, but I just don't feel like going through that all the time. So right in this area, I'll have my shoes. The rest of the place, I'll be barefooted. It's very grounding to be barefooted, and there's so much going on that you could go. It's so wonderful and everything else, but you could be flying all over the place, so it helps to be grounded, you know. And we are wonderful here. This is the heart of Florida, like they said, and I love living here. We have our Barefoot Creek is right up the road, not far, like only 30 minutes. If you just stay on Dean Still and go that way, like west, that's where we are. If anybody wants to come and see our place, we've been transitioning from just being organic to permaculture since we found out about it like 5 years ago. Not as quickly as I'd like, but we're working on it, and we have classes there. All this stuff is online that we're mentioning today. You just look up Barefoot Gardeners, Barefoot Creek. We have classes. We're sharing permaculture with our community. There's just so much stuff going on, and we really can't tell you everything, but it's really exciting. If anybody wants to come and see while you're in the area, you know, just talk to me about it. You know, come up and find me. Maybe tomorrow afternoon after this is over or whatever, you know. Anyway,
I think our time just ran out.
our time ran out. Okay.
I just quickly want to say I'm from All World Acres. A lot of you know me, and we've had the Sustainable Living Conferences for the last 3 years. And a lot of the people, I met Andy 2 years ago at the conference. A lot of people have met through that event, and it will happen again this year, this March.
Just finished up my course, wanna take it home, take the world on a tour de force of fruits and trees, flowers and bees, sprouts and seeds, enough for you and me. First come the earth, yeah, you got to take care of it. Then come the people, then each his fair share of it. Designed for the earth and you design for yourself. Help design a world better for you and everybody else. Yeah, principle 1, observe and interact, or you won't get far, man, that is just a fact. Principle 2, capture and store energy, put the water in the ground instead of washing out to sea. Principle 3 is often so tasty, it's obtain a yield no matter what you grow. And got to eat for the earth and you design for yourself. Help design a world better for you and everybody else. Principle 5, it's better to be renewable. Hydroelectric, solar power, it's super doable. You don't need a tractor if you got a horse. If you got 2 hands, you don't need brute force. Principle 6, waste is an illusion. Nature recycles. Hi there. This is a song I wrote for anyone wondering what the heck permaculture is. I hope you enjoy. Permaculture designed you to work to live, to make it worth all the hoeing. Principle 4, I keep you on track, self-regulate and accept feedback. By that I mean you got to know that things change. Don't be afraid to learn from nature's ways. Because first come the earth, yeah, you got to take care of it. Then come the people, and each his fair share of it.